Hello everyone, today we are filming our favorites, and yes, I'm not wearing any makeup because yes, even though I'm trying for this to be a beauty focused channel, today was just not a makeup kind of day, and I feel like I got pretty good rest last night, but I mean, don't judge. I did sleep I believe around 12 hours, 11 something hours of sleep last night. But when you have a baby or a toddler, because he's now a toddler, when you have a toddler, you will never get enough sleep. No matter what you do, you're never going to get enough sleep. Even if you sleep for 3 days, I'm pretty sure you would still wake up tired. So that was me today. I woke up extremely tired, and so no makeup today, but I still wanted to film a video of my favorites. And let's start with the one-off thing over here, which is going to be my body lotion. So this one right here is the J.R. Watkins lotion, and I really love the smell of this. It feels pretty good on your skin and it sinks in deliciously. I will not show you because it's embarrassing, but I have 4 body lotions plus this one in rotation right now. And the only reason I have that many body lotions is because I use 2 at night and then I use 1 during the day, but I misplaced it. I didn't know where it was. I think my child got a hold of it and he was playing around with it. And then the other one is my husband's lotion, and so I busted this one out for my daytime lotion, and I love it. It's not greasy, it's not sticky, and it still makes you feel good. The scent is very light and completely not overpowering, so you can still put a body spray, body mist, perfume, cologne, whatever it is that you wear, which for me would be any number of those things. But yeah, so this one, great lotion, love it. I'm still keeping the other ones in rotation, but I guess I've just added this one to my rotation, so let's see which one I finish first. Next, I'm going to talk about primers, and these two are a pair. So it's going to be the Milani primers. This one is the hydrating one, this one's the mattifying one. I use these two together. This is why I had to, put them as a favorite together, because this one reminds me of the RX from Too Faced primer. I love that primer. That primer is amazing. But this one reminds me of it. And I have both of them in my collection. The only reason I'm using this one is because this one is on the older side for me. So I need to use it up. This one mattifying. I don't really see a difference with it. Well, maybe I do. Well, I don't know. It's just that I never go just with this one in the perimeters of my face and leave the middle blank. No, I use this one too, which I guess I do see a difference whenever I use this one. Just my pores are a little bit more filled in and it looks great. I mean, like I said, my skin is neither oily nor dry. It's pretty on the normal side. It can take a hit or two from random things, and I mean, no breakouts that I've noticed so far. I mean, when Aunt Flo visits, we're always gonna get a breakout here and there. But aside from that, my skin's pretty normal. The only reason I use primer is because I do see a difference of how my makeup applies and how it wears throughout the day. So that's that. Another I need to use up, but it's actually really a favorite and I'm considering repurchasing, even though I have 14 other foundations that I'm waiting to use, and 5 of which are brand freaking new that I need to do a review on. Anyway, not the point. Point is, this is the foundation I've been loving. It's the Lift and Illuminate by number 7. Love this foundation. I love the way it wears. I wear a mattifying primer with this. I never wear a hydrating primer with it. Just the mattifying primer. Because it's very, very hydrating and dewy looking. And I have to set my face whenever I wear this. Just because personally, to me, I feel like it feels tacky. And yes, you do get that luminosity. And honestly, you don't lose the luminosity if you set it with powder, at least for me, because I apply a very light amount. I don't stamp powder on my face. But I do just, use the powder to help the longevity of it and to help set it. Freaking love it. Still one of my favorites. Freaking just the best. Next thing we're going to talk about is the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer. The reason I love the regular Camo Concealer is because it reminds me of the Tarte Shape Tape, which was one of my favorites for like 3 years. And I repurchased it multiple times. And then I found that one. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to try it because everybody's raving about it. And it reminds me of it, except it's less drying on my under eyes. Way less drying. If you can tell, this is me without makeup. But I have 2 large crinkles under my eyes. They are normal, they are hereditary. I've always had them. I was a baby and I had them. My son has them. So it's not like they're wrinkles because I'm getting older. I'm only 25, guys. It's no big deal. But I don't like the way they look when they have drying makeup on them. They look very prominent. They look very creasy and like, when you bake a cheesecake, you're supposed to put water on the base of it so that it doesn't crack. Okay, well, if you don't do that, the cheesecake cracks in the middle and it looks less appealing. So that's what I feel like my under eyes look. Yes, I'm a baby mom. And then trying that one, it was less drying and I didn't have to set it. I was like, wow, that's really good. But it still does crease noticeably. Now, this one, I have to say, it creases too. But because it's hydrating, it's less noticeable. And yes, because it is hydrating, I have to set it with a powder. But it still gives that hydration to your eyes. It doesn't feel cakey even when you set it with a powder. It feels really nice. And this color actually matches my skin tone a little bit better. Not like matches my skin tone, but like it's light enough that I can wear it under my eyes, but not too light that I feel like I'm wearing freaking white concealer, which I do feel with the Camo Concealer because I got the wrong shade. Don't tell anyone. But yes, so this one really great at making my crinkles look less crinkly. So yay! Honestly, I finished my favorite powder. I don't have a favorite powder currently. I'm trying out one that I think I might like, but I'm not sure. So I can't really share it because I'm, in your heart of hearts, I know I'm already holding the next product. Don't judge me. In my heart of hearts, I know I don't currently have a favorite powder. So I don't want to share something with you that I know I don't really love, So we're skipping all of that. And because I mentioned my favorite blush in my last video, I'm going to mention my favorite bronzer in this video. And that will be the Butter Bronzer. I used up a bronzer that I had pretty old in my collection, and I moved it back into my Butter Bronzer, which if you think, oh, well, if you're just using it, no. Like, look at the dent it has. I freaking love it. You cannot tell me I don't love it. And the only reason the reason I went to it is because I want to use it up. I am in a point in my life where I have too much makeup and I need to use things up. But I've been sick for like the last 2 weeks, so I have not been using a lot of makeup. Still, I'm sharing with you my favorites because it's what YouTubers do. It's what beauty YouTubers do. So there you go. Those are my favorites. I know they're not a lot, but as of right now, I did not want to, repeat my favorites from last month, but I still do love those. I also, I do have a highlighter favorite, but it's discontinued. You can no longer get it, and that makes me really sad because that brand just discontinued that one product. They rebranded it, but now it's not the same. So I cannot share it as a highlight that I like because it's marketed as a bronzer. And now the one that you currently do get with that same name from the same brand, it's not the same. It's not glowy, it's not beautiful, it's not delicious. It's like a bronzer for paper white skin, which I'm not judging. I mean, we need a lot more bronzers that fit that category of skin tone. It's just that you could have made a bronzer with a different name, that does the exact same thing and left the product that I know a lot of YouTubers love, and I know that I love myself. So there you go. Those are my favorites. If you found this video useful, entertaining, or took something from it, please let me know down below. Give it a like, share it on Facebook because I don't have Twitter, or share it on Instagram because who doesn't want to see my beautiful face? I'll make sure to share it myself, and if you guys have any ideas for the future, let me know. I would really enjoy to include anyone's ideas of videos, for the future. So hit me up, let me know. If you want to be friends, give it a like. I'm just kidding, I'll be your friend even without the like. And see you in the next video. Bye!